All right, here for a 64-man highest level of competition vintage cube draft here, and honestly, this pack is kind of cool. I like Counterspell and Flash quite a bit. I guess Fourth Air Lingus is here too. That's probably like higher than Flash for a lot of people. I think I'm gonna open on Flash here and see what we can set up with this. I mean, it has a lot of potential for upside. Fourth Air Lingus is great too. I actually don't know how I feel about fourth versus Counterspell. I got Raging Tilt Monster in my cube pod here. So now there's Tolarian Academy, Craterhoof. Craterhoof you don't necessarily want to flash too badly, but I think I'm gonna take a Tolarian Academy here and see what I can get done. Alternatively, honestly, there's not a ton going on here. Yeah, let's take the Academy and see what kind of artifacts we can find. Well, this is kind of a combination. Triplicate Titan, you flash in and it makes 3 artifacts. It's a little loose, but, it's something to flash. I'm not huge on Triplicate Titan, but, if I wasn't gonna take this, I might take... Whew, not much. Yeah, I guess it'd be Hallowed Fountain, to be honest. I'll go Triplicate Titan, though. And at least I have a plan. I'm kind of forcing, I guess, but honestly, I think these are 3 fine picks to make. Had I started 4th Air Lingus, I'd probably still have taken Tolarian Academy. And then, I don't know what I would have done in that 3rd pack. A little under the weather, so... I actually played a draft yesterday, and I, was lucky to go 1-2. My deck was really good, but I played it horribly. This is a 4th pick Emrakul. Not a super good combo with Flash, but... I'm gonna have a tough time passing it. No great artifact for the Tolarian Academy. There is, like, Sam, who can bounce back something that gets flashed. I think that's very loose, though. I think I'm actually going to take Emrakul. There was a show and tell in the pack that I opened, and I don't know, it's not really the winning strat, but I think I'm going to take the Emrakul and see if we can build around it. Fourth pick Emrakul is a bit of a sign as well. We have a decent shot of seeing cards like Sneak Attack or Shallow Grave, which would be fine. So far the Tolarian Academy is pretty far from getting there, but if all it takes is a handful of artifacts. You open a couple good ones and it's already good enough. Let's see. Not a whole lot to go off of here. Blightsteel is tinkerable if we ever saw one of those, but to be honest, I think Talisman of Dominance or Coalition Relic are the best picks here. I could see Inquisition of Kozilek being good as well. Breeding Pool. Yeah, I would probably take Breeding Pool or Talisman, to be honest. And I'll go with Talisman. If I didn't have the Academy, I'd be happy taking Breeding Pool, but I like this. So I'm probably going to be even snifflier than normal today. Baleful Mastery, Mystic Forge. Mystic Forge lets you cast any colorless card, which is kind of cute. Trinket Mage has no targets, but we could look pretty hard. Fire Ice. This kind of smells. Taiga doesn't really do it. I think I'm just going to take Trinket Mage and try to find something. I think it's a little bit better than Ice when I have no red cards. Yeah, I don't know about that one, though. Now there's Portable Hole and Thraben. I guess Third Path is actually a pretty good one. I never noticed this is actually an artifact. I thought it was an enchantment. So Trinket Mage can actually go grab this, which is kind of cool. Would you ever take Birdie? Probably not. It's either Thraben or Third Path. I think I'll go Thraben, though. Okay, yeah. And now I get Esper Sentinel. Which is not bad. Creeping Tar Pit would actually be really good, too. But I'll go with Esper Sentinel here. And now there's Tundra, which is my duel. Sarah Paragon being able to re-grab a Thraben Inspector or an Esper Sentinel is cool, but I think Tundra is going to be really good for me. And now Show and Tell did wheel. There's the Savine's Reclamation as well, but I think Show and Tell is going to be good. Showing and Telling an Emrakul isn't necessarily game-winning, but it's not a complete embarrassment. And if we get like a Portal to Phyrexia or a Bolas' Citadel, that'll work really well for me too. Mind's Desire, Seal of Removal. Nothing great for me here. I think Mind's Desire has way higher upside. I guess Seal of Removal's a combo with Show and Tell, though. You know what? You can be in here for now, Seal of Removal. You, like, turn 1 the Seal of Removal, you turn 3 a Show and Tell, and whatever they put in, you remove. So now there's Samwise, which is a combo with Seal of Removal. We'll take him. Plateau versus Monastery Mentor is kind of interesting. I guess Blightsteel's here as well, but... I'm going to take the Plateau. And Ooze and Bergie. Kind of a weird first pack, but... The Plateau could really help if we do get a Sneak Attack or a Through the Breach. As well as just, like, random red cards. The third Path Iconoclast being gone is really not a big deal for me. Wouldn't have been very high on what I've got going on here. Samwise Seal of Removal is kind of funny. Might be worth a shot. What else do we really want to see here other than like a Through the Breach? Any big mana artifact to juice up the Tolarian Academy would be great. Aether Spellbomb I think was like the only artifact I passed that pack that's like really, you know, halfway relevant. There's like a Coalition Relic too. Those are like comparable in terms of how much I miss them. I really don't miss them too much. Coalition Relic would have outs if we got like a bunch of random off-color cards. Okay. So I'm looking at Hard Evidence and Narset mostly here. Coveted Jewel is neat. Hard Evidence kind of has to wheel, doesn't it? Should I just go Narset over Hard Evidence? I think Narset is such high upside. There's also a Steam Vents, but we don't actually have any red cards yet. This is an interesting little setup that I have going on here. Yeah, like I'm very highly likely to wheel something I want out of this pack, although a lot of the cards I want are just very high quality. And then there's like Hard Evidence, but Hard Evidence is the only blue card left in this pack. A blue drafter is likely to take Steam Vents over it. We'll see. We'll see. I think if you take Hard Evidence over Narset, you're kind of crazy, though. So, like, it juices up the Tolarian Academy, but it's just not that relevant. It's not a combo with Samwise in any way. I don't know how deep I want to go on Samwise exactly, but... You like flashing a Triplicate Titan and then Sam it back. That might be worth it. Oh, man. Okay. So, Chrome Mox, there's Archon of Cruelty, who you can flash in. It's not an embarrassment. It's also Lose Focus. I think I might take the Archon, though. How do I always end up Reanimator? I don't understand. I don't understand. I heard this card's really good. I haven't read it yet. Yeah, we'll just take Archon, like, whatever. And we're really just looking for, like, a Sneak Attack, I guess, is the main thing. Sneak Attack is really good with what we have going on. Yeah. There's a Talisman, a Fast Bond, a Treachery. Fast Bond Narset is cool, because if you find those draw 7s, it's really potent. Treachery's really good with Tolarian Academy, but I think Talisman's going to be a lot more useful for me. This is my second Talisman. You don't want to get too high in your Talisman count, but when you have Academy though, it gets better. So I'm happy with the Talisman here. Where it is blue as well, so like the fact that I have 2 blue Talismans is really good. If these were like Golgari and Celestia, that wouldn't be great. I guess even Celestia would be fine, and then I might have outs to find balance. I thought I opened Parallax Wave. I guess I didn't. So Scrubland. No. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take Polluted Delta over Miscalculation here. I'm not forgetting anything, am I? No. Miscalculation would be great, but Delta helps my mana quite a bit, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let me think here, though. Oh, I guess there's also... Well, no. I wouldn't want Sparras. Yeah, Miscalc would be nice, but I'll take the Delta here. We're a little uninteractive. It's a big problem for us. But we have a lot going on 2. We have 2 Talismans, Flash potentially. With the counter I think this deck would want the most would be like Daze or like Force of Will. Miscalc is great too though. It's a cycler. Early game interaction. If we can find like a Spell Pierce, that'd be nice. I forget what other ones. I think we've passed Lose Focus. I opened Literal Counterspell. Yeah, Cryptic is not absolute best. Maybe Deserted Beach is actually better. No, I'll take Cryptic. I have 2 duels. Oh, no, I really should have taken Windswept Heath over Polluted Delta, because Windswept Heath could grab Plateau. I thought, you know what, I still think it's debatable because I'm mostly blue, and I don't actually have a red spell. Ooh, that might have been a mistake, though. I don't know. That's interesting. I looked at the Windswept Heath, but I was like, I have... Because they both get Tundra, of course, but anyway. I think I'm happy with the Cryptic command here. Might be able to get something done with this. Deserted Beach would be okay too, but Show and Tell is any permanent. Does it hit Ugin? Artifact, creature, enchantment, or land? Nope. There's Urtai and Hedron Crab. Well, this is a miss. This is a big miss. I think I'm gonna take Ugin anyways. Hedron Crab, I have 1 fetch land. Am I milling myself at all? No. Unless I find Corpse Dance, then maybe. I have not seen a single reanimation spell. I got a second pick Archon this pack, and that's about it. So I gotta hope that comes up in pack 3. Ooh, this is a bad pick. Whatever, Hugin. No sneak. We haven't like seen a red card. That Burst Lightning I think was in the last pack, and that was like it. So could be in a bit of trouble here. Well, we'll see. This Emrakul might not get there, as it turns out. I guess I have Show and Tell. Would much prefer if we could, like, tinker out a Bolus's Citadel. There's Snap, Thalia. We're going to take Celestial Colonnade. Turnabout is a combo with Tolarian Academy, of course, but not for me. Yeah, we'll take Celestial Colonnade. It's a good land. Very good land for us. So now we have 3 white sources, not counting Plateau. Yeah, 3 white sources, not counting Plateau. It's not bad. And if we don't play the Plateau, then the Polluted Delta was a much better card than a Windswept Heath, but... Ulamog for a second Eldrazi. So why am I getting past an Ulamog this late if I can't get any other piece of that combo? That's a shame. It's either this guy or Sacred Foundry. Prismatic Ending is, like, fine. I guess I'm really low on removal. But I'm going to take Ulamog. Okay, there's Winds of Abandon, but I also wield the Hard Evidence. I think I'm going to take Hard Evidence. I'm just really greedy today. Yeah, like, this is fine. This is fine. As far as mono blue no direction goes, this isn't the worst. Kythian, Stormcarved Coast. I think I have to take Stormcarved Coast over Stoneforge. Stoneforge could work, but I'm going to take Stormcarved and really hope that pack 3 is where Sneak Attack and Through the Breach come in. I guess Show and Telling in Archon is good, actually. I didn't even think about that. That guy, like, actually works with what's going on. Do I not want to play against any of these? I guess I'll cack somebody's Beseech the Mirror. And Vendilion Click is fine. It's like a card I can cast. Exploration. This puts them into your graveyard, I think, right? File Smasher. You can have your Sakura Tribe Scout. There's the 15th pick Turnabout. It's cool. What was I going to read? Valakut. Yeah, it puts it... Ooh, Mana Drain on the open here. Yeah, I mean, you got to take a Mana Drain for sure, but let's at least look at the rest of the pack. There's Ashen Rider, good one to show and tell. Really good one to show and tell, actually. Bitter Triumph if I was playing black, which I'm not. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Mana Drain. Oh, wow. Okay, ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're going to take Tinker. Tinker's really great here. Wow, this pack is juiced with a bunch of blue cards. So hopefully we can get like a Dig Through Time back, or maybe Mox Opal can come back. But I'm going to take Tinker. It helps me turn 3 a Triplicate Titan, which still not great. We passed that Blightsteel in pack 1, but I don't regret that, really. We'll take Tinker. Now we're really live for Bolas' Citadel. That's the big one. And I feel a lot better about Hard Evidence over Winds of Abandon when you have Tinker. That is like the combo, so. Candelabra works really well with Tolarian Academy. It can get fetched by Trinket Mage. So can Currency Converter, though. Thought Scour isn't perfect with what I have. I'll probably take Currency Converter and hope to wheel Candelabra. A lot of good cards in this pack. Someone's taking Entomb, someone's taking Reprieve. I could take Reprieve, but I'll take Currency Converter. Did I end up with the Shark? Was that this draft? I don't remember. I just did a draft for a regular league while I was waiting for the 64-man to start, so I'm a little bit turned around there. Take a Currency Converter. Now there's Retrofitter Foundry, which is like the card with Tolarian Academy. It's also Volcanic Island, but starting to look like we're not going to see any of those red payoff cards. It's kind of a shame. Retrofitter and Currency Converter is really good, though, so like we might be able to ramp so hard we can cast Ulamog. It's a little unlikely, but oh, that Thran Dynamo didn't wheel either. Oh man, someone else is taking the ramp artifacts. Okay. Retrofitter or Volcanic? I think I'll take Retrofitter. Now there's Teferi. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria versus Wooded Foothills can get Plateau. Versus Underground Sea, I have no black cards, right? Beseech the Mirror certainly doesn't count. Yeah, Teferi's good. Teferi's good. PO hits Seal of Removal. No. Didn't really get there with PO. Might do Touch the Spirit Realm. Is Touch the Spirit Realm really the pick here? It's kind of boring. Yeah. Am I missing anything with Paradoxical Outcome? I don't think so. Do I risk it for Inspiring Vantage? If it was Spire Bluff Canal, I think I would take Inspiring Vantage. Oh, there's Through the Breach. Because I was just going to say, like, I just want more red lands in case one of these last couple picks hits it. So Through the Breach is a great hit for me. Hangerback Walker is somebody I can get with Trinket Mage. But I think intuition is really good here. How did I do on red sources at the end of all this? I do have 3. For 1 red card, are either of my... Oh, I have 1 red talisman. Okay, that's cool. Red talisman, 3 red lands. Wait, is it 3 red lands? Oh, it's only 2. Windswept Heath, no. Okay, lame. Oh wow, Ashen Rider made it all the way around. I think I'm going to take Ashen Rider and take out Triplicate Titan. I love the idea of show and telling in Ashen Rider. And just blowing up whatever they show and telled in. It's like really good. Okay. Oh, but then I lost my Tinker payoff. Okay, no. You're back in, Triplicate Titan. You're back in. Displacer Kitten and Dig Through Time Wield. Is Displacer Kitten good here? So you can Kitten Ashen Rider or Teferi. It's got to be Dig Through Time, right? Horizon Canopy is not good. Yeah, Dig Through Time me. Thought Scour versus Brazen Borrower. Actually, don't know. I'll take Brazen Borrower. I lack interaction. And Flicker Wisp. Lion Sash. PO. High Tide. We got High Tide in Turnabout. And we're going to be playing a lot of islands, but we don't really have, like, frantic search effects to help us dig through our deck while all that's going on. So we have a lot of cuts to make here, but a lot of our cards are terrible, so got that going for me. We'll cut Sam. We'll cut... Uh-oh, how many more do I need? A couple, eh? Tinker. I really want to play Tinker Triplicate Titan. I have too many good early artifacts to not play Tinker. It just sucks that Triplicate Titan's all I got, but... Still, 9/9 with Vigilance is conversational, at least, in a lot of games. I didn't end up with Mystical Tutor or anything, did I, for Through the Breach? No. Yeah. Probably cut Vendilion Click. Doesn't really fit. It's a little bit of disruption, which is good, but... Just lean on Mana Drain and Brazen Borrower, I guess. Trinket Mage is great. Getting Currency Converter and Retrofitter Foundry is good. Esper Sentinel as well. Like, I don't think you'd ever pick him over the other two, but you might. 2 Talismans is good. Yeah. Okay, we have 10 minutes to deck build. How many white sources did I end up with? I have 4 white sources for 3 white cards. You don't count Ashen Rider. So I probably only need to play like 1 or 2 basic planes. We're going to want to play 17 land. Yeah, so we want to make 2 more cuts here. I think Show and Tell is fine. Might be Dig Through Time. I think Dig Through Time might be cuttable. We have a Tolarian Academy hanging out, so like a big draw spell isn't awful. What else goes to the graveyard? Hard Evidence. Ooh, you gotta cut Seal of Removal, don't you? Yeah, I think we're cutting Seal of Removal, but is there anything I can keep Dig Through Time in for? Seal of Removal is really cute with Show and Tell, though. Yeah. It's just really bad otherwise. And actually, Narset can take enchantments. Yeah, it's not creature non-land. Flash. All these 1s and 2s are good. Honestly, I'm looking at Cryptic Command, or maybe, like, Ulamog can come out. Or Archon. Is Archon better than Ulamog? Hard to say. I won't be casting Ulamog, so, but Annihilator 4 is kind of sick. I think I'm going to cut Ulamog, actually. I think that's fine, and then Dig Through Time can come back. And then the only other thing is, like, Cryptic Command versus Seal of Removal, which shouldn't be close. It just has to be Cryptic Command, right? I think we'll try this and a bunch of lands. Let's just double check for Dig Through Time here. So there's hard evidence going to the graveyard. Not much else, eh? Mana Drain. Mana Drain Dig Through Time's kind of sick if it comes up. I think I'm going to try Seal of Removal. I've never played with it, and I know it's not exactly considered an all-star, but I'm going to try it. Now, we're going to play probably 1 to 2 basic planes. Because we have 1, 2... 3, 4 white sources already. 3, 4 white sources. Neither talisman is white. So it's 4 white sources for 3 white cards, but 2 of them are turn 1. Alright, let's play 1 plains. 5 is good. 6 might even be better. I don't want to go above 6, that's for sure. So we'll probably do 1 basic plains, and then for red sources we have only 2, and we have 1 red spell, and it's fairly late. We'll probably go 1 basic mountain. Yeah, I'm going to go 1 basic mountain because I have a talisman. It's a little light. A little light. And then how many islands would that mean? So we said, I think that was 3 non-islands on top of these 6. So that would be something like 8 more islands. That's quite a few. We probably have some room. Sorry. Okay. I think I said 1 plains, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, no. Polluted Delta gets white. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 should be fine. We'll go 2 mountains instead. That might be greedy. What is this? So 2, 2, 6 is 10. I still have 1 more. That's not bad. I think if it's an island, it's still great. How many blues is this? So this is 6. Both talismans are blue, which is pretty sick. But some games we're just going to want to have mana drain up on turn 2. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you count Academy, this is 11 already blue sources. If you count Academy. And you may as well. So 11 blues enough. Should be enough. I have a Cryptic Command. Probably just playing extra planes. Trying to be a little less greedy with my mana bases, but the thing is, once you start leaning into your splashes, your mana base actually does get a lot worse, I think. So this is 3 planes. So like, this is as many basic planes as I have white cards. That can't be right. Yeah, so we're going back to 2 planes. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red sources already. I like this. I have a Tinker Payoff and Triplicate Titan. I have 3 sick Show and Tell cards. I have Intuition to go get a Show and Tell card. Intuition's not very good. Because what else am I intuitioning? What's my other intuition package? I have Flash Through the Breach, Show and Tell. You could... Yeah, okay, you could intuition for Flash Through the Breach, Show and Tell, and they have to kind of guess which one to give you. I don't have any Snapcaster mages to really make that work, but if you go... So let's say I had Archon of Cruelty in my hand, and I intuitioned for Through the Breach, Flash, Show and Tell. Okay, I can't lose. If it's Ashen Rider, I can't lose. But if it's Emrakul and they give me Flash, I lose on the spot. That only matters if it's Emrakul in my hand, though. Because Flash Through the Breach, even if it's Triplicate Titan in my hand, which ain't great, I don't really want to draw him ever. You could still intuition for... They're all... Well, yeah, even Flash is okay. Show and Tell's the worst one with Triplicate Titan. Oh, but then they see the Show and Tell, and they're like, ooh, I have something cool to Show and Tell. That might work. I'm down to try it. This is a weird deck, but I'm down to try it. And, wow, I actually ate up 7 minutes there. Jesus. Okay. Well, I'll be back for round one, and we'll see how we can do. Hopefully it is round one of many. Alright, we are here with round one. I'm on the draw, and I'm keeping my 7. This is actually a pretty nice hand, especially since we top-decked an island. Might actually be able to do something kind of crazy on turn 3 here, assuming we get out of turn 2 unscathed. Alright. What are we up to here? Ooh, Through the Breach isn't bad now that we have an Ashen Rider and a blue source, or a red source, I should say. I think I'm still just going to leave up a mana drain, though. Kind of feel like my opponent's thinking the same thing. Or something similar, at any rate. This is Entomb, yeah. Grabbing Woodfall Primo, eh? Could be worth countering that. Especially since there's no actual reanimator or reanimator follow-up. Now we go Plains Talisman. Hope it doesn't get countered. If it does, we kind of lose. Maybe we were supposed to mana drain the Entomb. Okay. That's fine. Certainly not what the game is going to be about, given what our two decks are trying to do. Can I Through the Breach and Tinker, potentially, depending on what happens here? Yeah, but I don't think my opponent's casting anything. Alright. Given that I'm in the market to mana drain anything in this case, I think I'm going to go for it here. Attempt to drain this course. Now, do I have the mana to do it all? I don't think so. I have 2. I can tap my Talisman for red. Actually, I think I do have enough to do it all. Let's go Plains. Yeah, Plains. Talisman of Creativity makes red. And this is a Through the Breach for how much? Might not even... Yeah, I need one more. Oh, I'm one short, it looks like. Lame. Really thought I had it. Well, if we Ashen Ride killing Xander's Lounge, it's pretty good. Ashen Rider killing Xander's Lounge. Yeah, that has to be better than just, like, nothing. So that's 5 there. Yeah, let's go Through the Breach. Ride in, kill Xander's Lounge. Hopefully keeping our opponent off of black forever. Now we'll hit for 5. And we'll make a currency converter, why not? Sacrifice the rider. I think we're going to kill... Oh, I can kill anything? I mean, probably just island, right? Okay. Our opponent could just go, like, Swamp Reanimate and still be in pretty good shape, but looks like that wasn't in the cards. Yeah, Celestial Colonnade. And now we Tinker. Yeah, I'll get rid of my Talisman instead of the Converter. And we'll get Triplicate Titan. Alright, sweet. On to game 2. Definitely prefer game 2 to game 1. We're going to be on the draw again, but to be honest, I actually think my deck is pretty well positioned against what's going on here. I mean, that was a really good draw from me, and not quite so sick from my opponent. It's possible that Vendilion Click would be really good against this guy. He is Fairy Mastermind, so it's hard to ever attack with Vendilion Click. Might just be a slugfest from us both. I don't know how it works with the 64-mans. I don't remember if this guy was in my pod or not. Let's think for a minute. We're going to go... I think we just send it right back. Is Sam going to be good? I really don't think so. Touch the Spirit Realm might actually be worth it against this guy. Although Woodfall Primus can just blow it up, and yeah, probably not. We're probably just gonna lose if that happens to us. Like if Woodfall Primus, it won't matter that we have touched the Spirit Realm because it's just in play killing us. I think we just roll it back. I think it's worth it. This hand is significantly worse than that last one. Let's mulligan this. This we can keep. Ooh, we even get to go Tundra. Yeah, this is great. We'll keep this. What are we going to bottom? Probably Island? Honestly, probably just Polluted Delta, actually. Although Shuffling might be nice at some point. Yeah, let's get rid of Island here. Yeah. Esper Sentinel has a lot of potential in this matchup as well. Currency Converter is also great, of course, but I really like leading on Sentinel here. And depending on how these next couple turns go, we might be able to drain into one of these artifacts, and that might be really nice. Okay. Well, now we have a slight decision point. Is it worth holding up Drain? I feel like there's a very high, cost for holding anything up. I'm going to actually play the Currency Converter, I think. I think it's very unlikely my opponent goes for anything this turn. He's pondering. Wouldn't mind if you paid the 1. Okay. Yeah, see, this is good. We're going to attempt to Tinker on this guy on turn 3 once again. This is another Mana Drain Tinker game for me. Kind of gross. Although I don't think it's going to work out that way exactly. We'll see what my opponent does. Was there any... Because if I'm tinkering away... Honestly, I should probably just tinker away Esper Sentinel, not Currency Converter. I didn't think about this. Which would you tinker away? Esper Sentinel or Currency Converter? Probably Esper Sentinel, right? You attack for 1 and then tinker him away? Let's do that. Triple Titan, go! And if I untap with Triplicate Titan in play, which I've done, that's very good for me. So let's just play the Delta and attack for 9 here. And my opponent is now on notice. I think I'm just going to keep up Mana Drain plus Currency Converter activation. And I'll just drain pretty much anything here. Yeah, it's going to have to get drained, my man. Alright. So far, the best I've ever done in a 64-man. So, I'll be back for round 2 at some point. Alright, here for game 2, or match 2, I should say, of our 64-man. I think I'm going to keep this little 1-lander here. And hope that we can draw a second land real soon, because if not, we could be in a lot of trouble here. But I think this is a decent 1-land hand. Looks like we're against a green deck of sorts. Alright, Plains is a good one. Now I get to go Talisman of Dominance, and I have Tinker up for next turn, unless something funky happens. Oh wow, that is something funky, but not exactly what I thought. Oh, I should have made a seal of removal. I just noticed that. Opponent going Court of Garen Briggs. Sure, man. Okay. Now, how do you do this? You go Storm Carved, blue. Am I making a... I guess I'll make a seal of removal, right? Tinker away this thing. Get Triplicate Titan. And seal of removal. And pass it off. So his birds is going to get bigger. Certainly not big enough to block a triplicate Titan, though. Wait, it goes immediately to 4. Huh, I guess so. Opponent has Mana Crypt. It's not a bad card at all. Into Wave of Parallax. Okay. Let's... Because even if I Seal of Removal Titan, it's not very good, is it? Is it better for me to make him recast Birds of Paradise? I guess so. Because I could Show and Tell Titan in, but that doesn't beat Parallax Wave, so... I think I'll Seal of Removal Birds at the... I guess I may as well do it now. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, you can just pay to Birds up. Yeah, that was terrible, actually. That's okay. Yep, exile my Titan. Okay. Show and Tell. Emrakul gets waived. But at least I'm eating his... Oh, he's probably going to court something in that's really big, though. Might be better to just retrofit than Show and Tell here. Let's go Thraben. And then I think I'm going to make a Servo. Jesus, Birds is 4/5 immediately, eh? That's wild. Sarah Paragon. It's permanent spell, right? Yeah, okay. Wedding announcement. Okay. It's better to draw a card? I guess I'll make a 1/1. Because right now I'm threatening to steal his initiative, so he kind of like has to use Parallax Wave a bit. Well, I guess he's making a 1/1 here. Yeah. Island. Could draw a card. It's 1 to make a flyer, right? Yeah, 1 to make a flyer. He's going to start putting counters on Sarah Paragon pretty quick. I think we go Island. If I attack with both, I don't get anywhere. So if I just go Island, I can make a 1/1 flyer and sacrifice my clue, or make it... Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I can sacrifice my clue and do one of the things. So maybe I should have drawn first. Let's tap like this off the clue. So we're leaving up Mana Drain. Academy. Okay, that's cool, I guess. These 2 Fade encounters. Okay. And 8/9 birds. It's not... Oh, it's each. Oh. Am I just dead? Quite possibly, I guess. Alright, well, let's make a Thopter here. Try and get to a block. And am I blocking the 3/3? No. That bird actually just beats up Emrakul, is the sad part. This card's really messed up. I need Ashen Rider really badly. Draws another card. Mountain. Is it even worth... So this thing's gonna have 20 counters on it. So Emrakul can't do anything against that. I won't be casting Emrakul for the turn. Yeah, so then... I'm at 12 as well. Sarah Paragon kills me. Here, upkeep, distribute 2+1/+1 counters among 2 creatures. If you're the Monarch, which this guy is, and I can't take it from him. I guess that's the thing, you really need to take the Monarch from these guys. 2 counters on Parallax Wave, but he doesn't even have to use them, so let's just concede it, I guess. I think that's... I was trying to bait him into using some Parallax Wave counters. Didn't work out. Vendilion Click can fight for the initiative. What comes out for Vendilion Click? Wow, that was kind of a slaughter. Seal of Removal looked fine. I don't think I used it right, but it looked fine. Should have waited an extra turn, just taking the damage. Yeah, it's okay. I was worried with Parallax Wave coming down, but it would have been better for me. Esper Sentinel's fine. Through the Breach, yeah, of course. Finding room for Vendilion Click is not easy. I think Brazen Borrower is better. Bounces the stupid Garen Brig if it comes up. Even though he can replay it to take the initiative, but still. Maybe I take out Narset. I can't defend Narset at all. I like that. I can keep this, even though Solarian Academy's kind of a mulligan. Maybe I mulligan here, actually. Because I'm Intuitioning on turn 3, and then Show and Telling on turn 4. I think I can do better than that, but not by much. This is, like, bad, but we'll keep it. And we're going to put back... maybe Trinket Mage. I guess Ashen Rider. Okay. We'll play Island and say go. So this is a pretty bad hand, but I think that other one was too. I just think turn 3 Intuition was not good. Ugh, worst possible outcome here. Dry Academy, go. Liberator is such a slaughter too, actually. Oh my god. Okay, I can't even play Thraben. Now it's nighttime. Oh, we just lose. Damn! What a shame. What a shame. Wow, okay. Well, Hard Evidence has text. We can go Hard Evidence. He did play 2 things, so that's back to being normal. And I should be able to use Tinker next turn, but even then, well, it's not the worst. Okay. And what's happening here? Chain Lightning my dude. Nope. Wedding Announcement, that's fine. Really need to draw a land here. Just any untapped land. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go. Talisman. Either that or I'm sacrificing Clue. That doesn't make sense. So let's go Talisman. And at least that keeps him away from Outland Liberator killing one of my artifacts for free. But still, I don't love my odds here. It's going to be a pretty stacked up Wedding Announcement for what that's worth. Attacking. He still has 6 mana up for whatever he wants. Time Walk. Oh my god, okay. GG's. Good luck. That's Sarah Paragon. GG's, good luck out there. Boom, boom, boom. Well, that's kind of a shame. But winning round 1 was fun. And I mean, had we drawn a land at any point there, it would have been pretty good for us. So I can't complain. We got no block. Yeah. Yeah, GG's to that guy. What can you do? Not the success we were hoping for, but still a fun one. At any rate, we'll see you again for another draft at some point.